Welcome back to In the SAC at Dirty Water with Dr. Sarah. Tonight here I have my friend Steve Memmolo. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
How wonderful.
I'm pretty damn wonderful. Can I swear? Am I allowed to swear on
Absolutely. You can swear on the show anything you want to say.
I'm fucking great.
Oh, wow. You guys want to tell everybody about what you're doing?
Sure thing.
Oh, actually.
I'll tell you what I do. My name is Steve Memmolo. I'm a local musician, singer, songwriter. I have a weekly gig at Lucky's Lounge.
I stole the mic from Dr. Sarah.
I stole the mic. 355 Congress Street every Friday. My band Classic Yellow. I also just recorded an album that's due out this summer. All my original materials, 10 songs. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears peeled, and she's gonna make sure she tweets about it. Dirty Water is gonna help me promote it. Actually, they're buying most of the copies when it comes out.
Thanks for the mic back.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so tell us about your band, the Classic Yellows. Where'd you come up with that name?
Okay, Classic Yellow. It's a very interesting story. A friend of ours, a high school friend of ours, we had started this band in 2007, just to preface. We were playing shitty bars on the South Shore.
Oh, excuse me. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, me too.
Which shitty bars are we speaking of?
Oh, well, I can't say that because
Oh.
they gave us our start. So anyway, we're playing.
You never knock who gives you your start.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
You're right. You're right.
Cougar life. Anyway.
Well, shitty bar. I love shitty bars. That was not a crack or an insult in any way. But we were playing some less than prestigious bars on the South Shore because we just love to play music, and we'd play anywhere that would pay us $50 and a couple beers. So my friend was working for a paper company, and he would sell paper to all the clubs in Boston. And at the same time, he'd be peddling our business card saying we have a band. But we didn't have a name. So I'll make a long story endless.
It's what? Just kidding.
So a friend of ours from high school, Kevin Tully, was in a supermarket aisle. He picked up some mustard, and he said, there's your name, Classic Yellow. So it was a mustard, and it stuck, and people really liked it. So I'm sticking to it.
All right, and people really like your show over at Lucky's on Friday night.
Yeah.
That's a big night. I actually got to go a couple weeks ago. I was very impressed until Sonny pulled me out. But, you know.
Sonny weasels his way into every conversation with Dr. Sarah.
He does, doesn't he?
All right.
Don't be jealous.
No, I'm not. I love Sonny. Sonny's my cousin, Italian. We love Sonny, all right?
All right.
He's a good guy.
And that was a good impression.
It's my De Niro.
You kind of looked like Sonny when you did it, too.
All right.
Anyway, so we're going to come back in a few, and we're going to talk about your album and what it's called and what was the inspiration behind it.
Okay, awesome.
3 nights, walk into a bar. Olives vodka, imported from England.
So you said you had an album coming out this summer?
Yes, I do. It's a 10-song LP, and hoping to release it in June or July. We're just finishing up mastering, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. We got some great songs, all original material. No, but there's no Elvis on it. Although I love Elvis, I love Frank Sinatra. We do that in our show sometimes, but that's the cover band. This is the original project, which I'm launching.
Okay.
And yeah, Sarah already bought advance 100 copies.
I did, because I'm going to be a millionaire someday. So why not? You got to help out the locals that struggled on the South Shore.
Help out the little guy.
And the little guy.
Yeah.
That little guy. Anyway, so did you write all the songs yourself?
Not that little. Not that.
That is an option on the SAC app, may I add. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So anyway.
I'm glad we cleared that up. You can. I don't even know. What do you do? Let's tell them.
What do I do?
No, I mean, what's the size options on the SAC app? Inform for the viewer that maybe doesn't know about what the SAC app is.
I guess we could talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about it in advance, but we're going to do,
Yeah,
yeah. All right. We're going to talk
roll.
about Anaconda,
Fucking roll with it.
Lincoln Log, Nubbin, No Lovin', Slim, Jim.
Is there any just like average, solid?
I think I can't remember because those are the best ones. That's the ones that I remember the most.
Is there like slightly above average category?
Is that what you're saying you are?
I'm saying that, is there that category? I just want to know in case.
I just wanted to know about your size, apparently. All right. So anyway, so back.
It's getting hot in here.
I told you it was gonna. So anyway, back to, what did you say the title of the album's gonna be?
Like, the title's Lovers, fittingly, I think, for this interview and for life. No, a lot of the songs are about past loves. When I wrote them, they were about some present loves and life stories.
Shit, I didn't make the album.
No, I wrote most of it over the last couple of years. And it just seemed fitting because it wasn't about any one specific love. I know, like, Adele's album and Sam Smith's album,
Right.
they were all about kind of one person. But this was kind of a culmination up to that point about people who either treated you wrong, or maybe you thought you treated wrong, or people you loved and were wonderful, or people that completely turned you upside down. Hint, hint, single.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good to know. Single.
No, hit single, as in the song's gonna be the single.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the SAC app still.
No, I'm not. I'm not promoting your SAC app, okay?
But I'm trying to help promote you and that.
We are. We're. It's a mutual promotion. It's a mutually beneficial promotion here.
Like 15 minutes of mutual. Right.
If anyone's wondering why I'm getting this close to the mic, it's because from the Sunny interview, I noticed you couldn't hear the poor guy, so I'm making sure.
That's right. That's a good thing. I like how you sit back, though, and you keep coming back. It's
sit
like you're
back.
rocking. Hey.
Keep it interesting.
Right.
It's the ADD interview, guys. We'll be back.
We will be back with the top 5 SAC questions. We're putting them in the hot seat.
Hey, I'm Grace Potter, and I love that Dirty Water TV.
Higgs Tickets has your summer tour covered, from legendary concerts to Red Sox baseball at Fenway Park.
Hi, I'm Higgs. Call me and let us make your trip to Fenway a memorable one.
With Higgs Tickets, you can be at every great summer concert for less. Higgs has you covered. With Higgs Tickets, you get the best value in town with no hidden fees. Stop by Higgs Tickets at 59 Causeway Street inside Dunkin' Donuts or the Baseball Tavern at 1270 Boylston Street before every Fenway Park event. Visit HiggsTickets.com today.
Welcome back to In the SAC. A lot of sexual frustration goes on here sometimes on interviews, but you know, I'm going to have to put him on the hot seat. You ready?
Buddy, I'm ready.
All right.
As ready as I'll ever be. She did not prep me for these questions, so if I act, I'm scared or nervous, it's because I actually am.
He probably should be. All right. How many days could you abstain from sex or masturbation on a stretch?
Well, I can tell you that. That's an easy one.
Okay.
Almost 2 weeks. I believe it was 13 days.
Recently.
This was a couple years ago. I was rooming with my cousin in Hawaii, and there was just no opportunity for it.
None.
No, but at least we were in Hawaii. I just couldn't. There was not even a moment. The shower wasn't even working.
Say it, the bathroom?
The shower was very unsexual shower. It is just, there was nothing about it. Oh, and then before that it was probably summer camp when you're in a cabin with 8
right.
other.
We're not talking about
and
summer
the
camp.
counselor. Oh, so recently.
Weirdo.
We're not talking about. Obviously, if I talk about summer camp, it's a negative thing. I had wonderful, wonderful summers there. I was.
Can you tell me what
I built memories at
I'm
summer
more-
camp.
I'm
I
more-
didn't masturbate at summer camp. I had memories.
I more need to know about what's a sexy bathroom.
No, no rotting wood and rusty shower
Oh,
heads,
okay,
or
all right.
That's
That's what
working a working shower head that isn't just dripping. Like, you could barely, cold, warm water's nice too.
Warm water is you might need that.
Yeah, warm water's good.
Okay. If you had to make out with someone from the same sex to save the world, who would it be?
Oh boy.
I could probably venture a guess on that one.
Oh, you could? Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm going to go with Louis Bello.
no, I have. Lou. No, you know what?
Ooh, really?
Only because people tell me I look like him. Because
Oh, we got to work this in. Yep. Okay.
although Brad Pitt with long hair from that Trojan movie, he's pretty. He was pretty.
That was the best looking
He was pretty,
he
but
was.
but I would think Ben Affleck only because I always want to know what it's like to make out with myself.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I'd like to know what it's like to make out
With yourself or with me?
With you. Okay. Have you ever had a secret crush on a teacher or a friend, and did they find out? That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Non-sexual. He was
well,
worried.
Let's see. I'm gonna think here.
Okay, maybe we should go to commercial while you think.
3 nights walk into a bar. Three Olives Vodka, imported from England.
We're still waiting.
Oh, on the teacher thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my 5th grade art teacher.
Minutes of my life.
Her name was, I think it was Donna Ferrugio. If you're out there, and maybe your first name wasn't Donna, it was Mrs. Ferrugio or Miss Ferrugio. You weren't married yet. You probably are now, and you have lovely children. And I don't want to, like, mess up your marriage or get in your life in any way. But I had such a crush on you. I believe it was 5th grade. And because I mean, I like to paint, and you really nurtured that painting skill in me. And if you're out there, you're awesome. Either way, I mean, I'm sure you're happily married and everything by now. And
But if you're not, and you're recently divorced, and you're probably in your 40s, we'll give your number out.
yeah, it's gonna be on the bottom of the screen at the end of the interview.
And we'll tweet it out for the whole world to see.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck,
Please
Jr.
don't. Please don't.
Mm-hmm. You don't know me.
Next, keep them
Do you
coming.
think size really matters?
Size of female organs or male organs?
male organs.
Oh, okay. I think if you're working with like 4 inches or less, it's tough.
That's a nubbin.
Okay, yeah, it's tough. Not to say that you can't do anything with it. There's plenty of other ways to stimulate a woman externally.
Do adult males really have just 4 inches?
I don't know.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm sure that there are people who are less endowed than others, but I'm sure that, we don't want to poke fun at them.
No, but you were. I mean, who's to
No,
say? Why
I
are you
wasn't.
gonna be hating on the 4 inches?
I actually said there's things that I'm sure you can do with that.
Well, maybe you can coach them through it. If you have a 4-inch dick,
Oh, man.
hit me up here at the SAC app.
She's brutal. If you have a 4-inch dick, God loves you still.
Yes, he does, and some other woman does too. Probably. Anyway, so all right. What's the most embarrassing, awkward experience you've ever had around me?
Around you? Do you want me to really tell you?
Yeah. Do we need to take a break again?
I'm not easily put into awkward situations, but I think...
I bring out the awkward.
Okay. Like this interview, you can tell I'm so uncomfortable. I think just the overt flirting, like you're asking me a question, you're not even listening to the fucking answer. That's unprofessional, and I like to keep it professional. I like to keep professional.
This is a very professional interview.
Yeah, can't you tell?
Totally. We're on Dirty Water.
Next question.
We take ourselves seriously over here at Dirty Water News. I don't know why you were
Some
making
more than
fun of-
others, clearly.
making fun of orange, Anyway. So one and last,
Is that one in Spanish? What is that? KK what?
PKO.
Oh, okay.
So top or bottom?
Bottom.
Definitely.
Not definitely. If there's a complaint like, hey, you're on the bottom too much, I'm just saying I like if you notice, even in the interview, I'm like this. I just...
Spreads it all out, people.
There's a lot you can do from down there, okay?
Oh, yeah? Maybe we'll discuss that later. I actually can't wait to hear more about that. But we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Grace Potter, and I love that Dirty Water TV.
Higgs Tickets has your summer tour covered, from legendary concerts to Red Sox baseball at Fenway Park.
Hi, I'm Higgs. Call me and let us make your trip to Fenway a memorable one.
With Higgs Tickets, you can be at every great summer concert for less. Higgs has you covered. With Higgs Tickets, you get the best value in town with no hidden fees. Stop by Higgs Tickets at 59 Causeway Street inside Dunkin' Donuts or the Baseball Tavern at 1270 Boylston Street before every Fenway Park event. Visit HiggsTickets.com today.
Listen, I did want to clarify on the top or the bottom. We were talking about him being top or bottom of a female. Sorry, guys. He's straight. So anyway, we didn't want all these email influxes for his phone number later on, right?
I didn't think you were asking me top or bottom. I didn't know that
Well, there seemed to be some concern that popped up at some commercial.
Yeah, I think that guy, he was like, hey, does that mean a gay or a straight?
I said, don't worry about it. I'll give him your number in a few.
Yeah, and So, yeah.
Here we are.
So
anyway.
so if I had said top, what would the difference be? I don't understand.
It was just I was trying to make a visual, that's all, for myself, because that's what I'm doing. It's all about me and visuals.
These questions are all self-serving. I'm slowly realizing.
I think they came out that way this week, unfortunately. Well, you got to find out these things about the girls want to know what's going on in your life,
They do.
Single,
And if you don't want to know, she's telling you anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm really excited that you came by and got to ask all those questions, self-serving ones. And so tell everybody where they can find you this weekend coming up.
All right, this weekend, Fridays, we're at Lucky's Lounge again. So this Friday, 10 p.m., come and check out Steve Memmolo, Classic Yellow, and we love you. Come
Am I invited to come to that?
Yes, you're invited. You can come. Oh, Jesus. See what she did? I walked into that one.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week in the SAC with Dr. Sarah. Bye.